Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share with you uh, research, a study peer-reviewed and published all the way back in 2011 about emotional pain. And you'll see that scientists have known that our emotions can cause the same pain as we feel when we get hurt in our body. So, if anybody tells you that your emotional pain is not real, you can show them this article, and if that's not enough, I don't know what to say. That person isn't worth talking with anyway. So, I'm Funda Yilmaz. I'm a psychotherapist and a founder, starting up a new business that's going to help everyone out there discover their bodies and explore how they can become healthier by simply sharing information like this that nobody seems to know about, but information that's been around for many, many years now. And these are key pieces of information. I'm going to share with you how they tie together as well. And ultimately, I hope that we'll be able to talk a little bit about, well, a lot about how to get these masks and quarantine nonsense over with. Because there's a lot we can do to fight COVID 19, and we're not doing any of that. Instead, we're doing things that will, on the long term, harm ourselves. All right, so for now, though, let's look at what Cross, Berman, Michelle, Smith, and Weger found out about emotional pain. And this is another thing I want to share with you is that this is a study that was jointly performed by University of Michigan at Ann Arbor, Columbia University, New York State Psychiatric Institute, and Department of Psychology at University of Colorado Boulder. So, if you go into studies these days, you'll see that multiple organizations come together to perform those because the information that they're dealing with, the machinery that they're using are so complex and so demanding of specialization that and financial resources that multiple institutions can come together and perform them. Uh, so anyway, we'll talk about that later on too. So social rejection in this study was taken as the feelings that we feel when we get rejected by a lover. And the study was done on people who had a breakup that they didn't want from people they really loved. And they were shown pictures of these people while their brain was imaged with functional MRIs, and it was found that the parts of the brain that get activated while these people were looking at the pictures of their lovers, ex-lovers, were the same parts that get activated when you get literally hurt, when you physically get hurt. And the researchers say it's sensory pain is what they call the pain that we feel when there's actually physical damage to our tissues. And so they not only did this study and found a huge overlap in the brain areas that are getting activated, but they also looked into 500 other published studies and found that the locations that were activated in the brain when we experience emotional pain were the same locations. Oh, wait, this is all available in the abstract version. But there you go. I'm getting used to the way I'm going to communicate these ideas to you over the internet. It's not, it's a lot easier when you have the paper on your, board and you're talking over the images and whatnot like that. Anyway, they found that in 500 studies, their findings were corroborated. So the studies agreed with their findings. So why is this important for us? What does this say about how we experience life and pain?